comeback of your career, Justin. You take us through down 14 and just kind of what you and the team are thinking as that comeback starting to develop.
We didn't let it get to us. We knew that we've got a good team and things weren't going our way, but we went in at halftime and talked about it and knew that we got to get back on track. So fortunately, it went our way today.
Do you feel like, I mean, that's like I say, that's the first time you've come back from like 14 down. Were you kind of looking at this kind of a moment when you guys needed to come through there and kind of start getting some touchdowns and just kind of build on it?
Yeah, I think it was a defining moment for us. Last year, going up to Washington State, we were down big and we couldn't close the gap, but I think it was a different story this year. We've got a really good team and was really pleased with the way they played today.
What was it that made you guys capable of getting over that hump today when you couldn't last year?
I think trusting each other. This year we were all together. We knew that we were going to rely on each other and we had faith in each other, and I think that's the biggest part.
You weren't down by much. By 14, mentioned high school. Remember the last time that you had a 2-touchdown deficit, you were able to kind of lead a team pass?
I don't even think we did that in high school. Yeah. It was a lot of fun today, and glad we got the win.
Pop Warner?
Kid sports, actually. Yeah.
How important was it to do it on the road in front of a very hostile crowd, knowing what you guys still want to accomplish this year?
Yeah, it was big. Like we've said, we've kind of struggled on the road the past couple of years. And, it's great to get a win on the road, especially a team like Washington. So I was really pleased with the way they played today, and the defense came up big.
What flipped for you guys in the latter stages of that game where you started to put those drives together and get those points you needed?
We just had to calm down. I think we were kind of playing anxious and we were kind of shooting ourselves in the foot. But fortunately, guys settled down and we moved the ball when we needed to.
Do you feel like you were anxious at all, or is that just kind of the team mentality?
I think there's some incompletions and mistakes I made that I could have cleaned up. I don't think we were anxious or overly anxious, but glad we came back.
I go back to that 4th and 3 call after and you passed it to Pittman. What kind of momentum swing was that? Because that was such a big play, it seemed like.
Yeah, that's huge. Going for on 4th down twice, that drive, it was big for us. And Mike can he makes plays, and that's all he's done ever since he showed up. So it was good to see.
And the 4th down before that, you guys relied on Cyrus. He's been stepping up big. What have you seen from him lately?
Yeah, he's stepped up ton. It's such a talented running back group that you can put any one of those guys in there, and they're going to make a play.
And you know there's no margin. I mean, those last couple of drives, you had to get a touchdown, a field goal maybe, but you're in a position where if they get one stop, but you guys made some big plays that kind of started them to give yourself some advantage field position on those.
Yeah, we looked at it as we got a great opportunity to go play some football and to go put our offense out there and do what we do best. So we made some plays and was really proud of the guys.
Finished with a couple wins over the Huskies after coaching to them for a couple years. What does this rivalry mean to you, and finishing off your senior year with a win?
Yeah, growing up in Eugene, I know how intense the rivalry is, and I know the Washington-Oregon matchup is always a good one. And I think anytime you get a win over those guys, it's huge. They're a really good team. They got a great defense, and anytime you come up to Seattle and get a win, it's big for us.
To go from 70-21 in your first start to winning the last two in pretty dramatic fashion.
Yeah, it's fun to be here. It's a great opportunity that we've had, and anytime you get to play Washington, it's a great opportunity.
When you guys fell down 14 at the start of the third, what was the kind of the mood on the sideline at that point?
We weren't looking at each other like what's going on. We came together and we knew that we've got a great opportunity to come play some football, and it took a lot from us, and fortunately things went our way today.
Is there anything specific that you could point to that kind of helped you guys kind of turn the tide there?
I think just having a few guys step up and address the team and kind of realize that we're playing football like any other Tuesday, and every day we go out there and practice, it's just like that.
You said they addressed the team? Like, did
just guys stepping up and saying, hey, we're okay, we're doing fine, we'll be okay, things like that.